It used to be Americans read newspapers or watch TV to get their news.
But we know most people now rely on their phones. One social media platform in particular is getting a lot of attention. Chapman News reporter Caroline Chang joins us in the studio with more. Caroline?
Yeah, thank you so much, Ainsley and Lisa. TikTok is of course known for its short-form videos on everything under the sun, from makeup tutorials to viral memes. But a recent study by the Pew Research Center says 1 in 5 Americans are now getting their news from TikTok. That's a surprising statistic to some, but not necessarily to others.
I feel like I'm addicted to TikTok, like a lot of people are nowadays. So I think it's just that I'm on there constantly, and it just became routine for me to get my news from there.
That is Chapman Jr. Piper Prevost. She is an avid TikTok user. It's where she gets her daily news and says she trusts the influencers and information that regularly show up on her For You page more than traditional news media.
Media can't really be objective anymore. I trust what I see more than what people are telling me.
And I also talked to Jill Manuel for this story. She was a longtime local TV news executive, and is now principal of her company, the JCAT Group, which specializes in content creation and communication. Manuel says the younger news audience doesn't connect with legacy media.
Gen Z is looking for a more authentic, personalized experience. They're looking for something that has more impact on their lives, as opposed to a traditional, let's say, TV organization, news organization has presented itself.
Here at Chapman, Nicholas Murer is known as a social media professor. He describes what makes some independent journalists and influencers more appealing to audiences.
You have to be relatable. You have to be somebody that feels like we can understand, that we can trust. And trust is a key word, because people consume information in a way that they're not necessarily lazy, but they're overwhelmed by information. So they need a guide, they need a trusted advisor to curate information for them.
And we should note, not all TikTok users get their news specifically from news accounts. A 2024 poll from Pew Research Center says 68% of TikTok news consumers are relying on influencers or celebrities. And that brings up the concern about the accuracy of information relayed on the platform. Ultimately, it is up to the user to confirm what they're watching on TikTok is truthful.
We just have to arm ourselves with education and awareness, and maybe find different sources through different mediums.
And experts say legacy media needs to move away from their traditional delivery and focus on reconnecting with the audience. I'm Caroline Chang, reporting for Chapman News.